Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're gonna make one of my favorite dishes. We're gonna have some plantains with some a type of fish stew, I would say. So stay tuned. So for this recipe, I'm gonna have some tilapia. This other tilapia has been cut and washed. I have salt and pepper, of course, some plantains that are ripe, tomato sauce, 2 tomatoes, an onion, some celery, coriander, and a bouillon. I'm just gonna put some salt and fish over my fish here. I'm gonna toss it while the oil is heating up, making sure that I get the salt and pepper on every part of it. Very carefully, I'm gonna fry my fish. And then while my fish is cooking, I'm gonna cut with the skin on. I'm gonna boil my my plantains. So I'm just gonna put in some water, hot water, and it's gonna boil. So I'm gonna put my ripe plantains in the water and we'll let it cook. Okay, now we've cooked our fish and we're gonna put it aside. Now we're gonna start our sauce. So the oil has been heating up for a little bit, so I'm gonna put my vegetables in. Okay, now I'm gonna add some tomatoes, the celery in the sauce makes it so delicious. I like to use celery in my sauce, my tomato sauce, and coriander. That's a very good combo. I'll add the bouillon here. I'm just gonna leave it here. So we'll make sure our tomatoes are cooking, cooked all the way before adding the tomato sauce. So sauce is coming well. This is an African dish, I should say. We eat a lot of stew, so stew fish. I like to fry them so they're not too soggy. And with the plantains, it's a very good signature dish. And now I'll add my tomato sauce. You can use tomato paste if you want. The quantity will have to be less than this. You don't have to use tomato sauce, because it's tomato paste is more concentrated, but I like the texture of tomato paste. It's a personal preference. All right, now I'm adding a little bit of water to give it more sauce. So it's important to cook your sauce, to finish your sauce, and then add your fish last minute. You don't want your fish to break down, because if I put the fish now, it's gonna boil and it's gonna break apart. It's not good. So you want to cook your sauce, and maybe you can actually add your plantains. So these are my plantains. I remove the skin. I drain the water, remove the skin, and just cut them in smaller pieces. So you can add your plantains to it. It's actually good. So you have the flavor from the sauce getting in your plantains. And then the last thing to add is your fish. All right. Actually gonna add salt here and a little bit of pepper. So my sauce is reduced. See, the water has evaporated and incorporated well in the sauce. Now, but last but not least, we'll add our fish. So we're gonna let it just the right time for it to get the flavor. Like this. I'm gonna turn down my heat, okay, to low, and I'm gonna cover it for about 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure it doesn't burn, and I'm gonna turn off my stove, and this will be ready. So let's taste this. As you can see, it's still very hot. So it's very good, guys. It is good. And I like how the plantain just, it's very soft, so it's easy to eat. Very good, guys. I think you can do it. I think the skin on the fish gives it another texture and taste to the dish. I feel like I might be wrong, but I like it. Very good. So this is how you make fish stew with plantains. As you can see, it was easy to make and not as hard as you might think. The only thing you have to make really is the sauce. When you think about it, just frying something and boiling, it's easy. It's very easy. So I'll see you to the next episode. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. See you. Bye-bye.